It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Detroit Lions and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday night primetime.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Khalif Raymond to return it. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And leading them out in his 9th NFL season, he experienced a real resurgence last year. It's Jared Goff.
The questions about Jared Goff's future as an NFL starter, whether there's a long-term answer in Detroit, those are long gone. This offseason, signing a lucrative deal, including over $170 million guaranteed dollars. What I love about what he's done in the Motor City is he's created a sense of belief, a confidence that they have been waiting for, clamoring for. When he steps on the field and into that huddle, he elevates everybody around him. He's made believers in Detroit. Quite a redemption story for Jared Goff.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 32 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. They go play action with Goff. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Now, after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. All set up now for 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
3rd and just 2 to go. Patrick going to motion over left. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
Bates' kick is up and good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. Leading them out to man in his 13th NFL season and rising quickly up the career leaderboards, Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson finds a new home in Pittsburgh, and I think he finds the exact right fit for his skill set. A team in the Steel City that loves to run the ball, play great defense. That sound familiar? That's what he did for the Seahawks for well over a decade. He's looking to rejuvenate his career after a couple tough seasons in Denver, and this might just be the right fit.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
2nd and 8. Pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Looks like the Lions going with a dime set here. 3rd down. Wilson now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Lions will go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Off to the air now. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap here to go. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in balance.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Goff setting the throw. Wright reels it in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down, ball at the 36. Motion man sent left. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Throwing again, it's Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. He finds Laporta. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Goff on 1st and 10. Throw complete to Williams. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Patrick going to motion over left. Off play action, Goff. Laporta pulls it in along the sideline. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. Lions well within striking distance. Throwing from the gun. He brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Montgomery is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a 9-point advantage. David Montgomery with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense
are going well. Sometimes you really just get into a groove, and this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Patterson now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Russ now from the gun. Fryermuth there to bring it in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Running behind center with Harris. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the... When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise all this concentration, every bit of his strength to send that puppy through.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 1st down throw from God. Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
These defensive backs today, Kate, I am telling you, they're some of the world's greatest athletes. Not only do they have to cover elite speed, not only do they have to have ball awareness and go get it, they're asked now in today's game to get home and blitz and bring quarterbacks down. That is an outstanding play from the secondary.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Motioning the tight end now. Here he is on third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. There it is.
Decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. Third and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the fourth down punt for the Lions. Stopped after almost nothing on the return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Steelers will take over possession. New set of downs for him from the 46. Ross off the play fake. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurried throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the gun, it's Wilson. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Caught, nice game left side. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers tie things 10-10. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The offense headed out now for Detroit. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. Goff. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
This is the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. At the 20. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. Bates now for the point after. Got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. First and 10 now from the 30. Ross out of the pistol. Caught by Freiermuth. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
One play in and already they're close to midfield. Wilson with it on first. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Wilson now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
Throwing on third, Wilson. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. To throw, here's Wilson. That throw finds Pickens. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Wilson on first and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
The Lions going to go on offense here late in the half. They're up by 7. We'll see if they choose to just rest on that going into halftime. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Gets this one to Patrick. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. It's taken in by Williams. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Goff on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing again, it's Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, it's Goff. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Throwing it again here. Complete to Raymond. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They are throwing it again. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10. It's gone. A massive shot towards the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. That brings us to the break, and it's the visiting low for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit, but first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. In that first half, it was David Montgomery who proved to be tough to stop. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the 2nd half. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Out comes Pittsburgh. Its offense has it to begin the 3rd quarter. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this 2nd half, too, as they chase this lead. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Going to Harris to start the half. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. Russ now from the gun. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Steelers first down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Russ setting to throw. He's on the move. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Running left is Harris. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Third and long for him here. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. Secondary read, and so often it's a tight end. Well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. First down throw from Goff. Throw complete to Williams. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They put a receiver in motion right. 2nd and 6 now. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. He puts some power on a deep one left. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And they make the tackle at the 38. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the Lions the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Throwing from the gun. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 23. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They send the tight end in motion left. They go play action with Goff. He's got it. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the return at the 27. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. Oh, what a stiff arm. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. It's caught. That's Mike Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Wilson now from the gun. Caught by Freiermuth. And he goes out. Just needed 1 more step there to reach midfield.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
A tight end in motion now. Wilson on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. The throw left side finds Freiermuth. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Russ is cooking again. Running in the red zone. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Offense up to the line fast. Wilson to throw again. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Steelers now within 1 score in the 4th. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that
And he'll get into the end zone and make this a one-score game in the fourth quarter. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for two. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you could run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it